fans here tonight. Galatasaray pinned back. Pretty convincing 72-56 defeat on the Turkish side, and they'll be looking to improve on that this evening. We finished the game with an impressive 19 points, but we were able to really support her and match her effort in game one. Closest man to her, of course, was Bahar Kaglar, 9 points and 1 for everybody else on court. Ekaterinburg, a number of dominant shooters on the court in game one. Of course, you're looking at Diana Taurasi, walked away with 17 points from the midweek matchup. Helped as well by Neseman off the bench with a 14-point haul, and Torrens too, having 12 for herself. Shooting from deep as well. Taurasi 5-11 from 3-point range in game one. Something that's going to have to be closed down quite quickly, and a lot better from Galatasaray this evening. It's a superb atmosphere in this arena, despite perhaps the empty seats here. Turkish fans certainly love their basketball, and this Galatasaray side will hopefully be buoyed by that. Ekaterinburg have got a number of key stats in their favour this evening. These final warm-ups start to tick away. Of course, it's a big night as well for Sancho Litter, returning back to Turkey this evening. She surely will be the starter tonight. Ekaterinburg in that centre position. Big numbers in the regular season as well, but it really was a regular season dominated by the forward Taurasi. 315 points on the board. I think we might be almost about ready for this evening's player introductions. Galatasaray, of course, reached this stage last year. We had that exhilarating matchup between them and their arch rivals Fenerbahce, a rivalry that almost flows through the city of Istanbul. We're ready now for the player introductions. International side Ekaterinburg. By the head coach on her flange. You see the starting roster for this evening. So on her flange, the head coach Galatasaray. Turkish national team coach for Eurobasket 2015, in charge of this Galatasaray side. Wouters. Isil Alben. To Kiza. Elena Dubljevic. And of course, Jewel Lloyd. Expected starting 5 tonight for Galatasaray. One of the top defences in women's EuroLeague, taking on perhaps the ultimate attacking force in the game. Galatasaray team averaging just 60.1 points conceded per game. But can they stop this Ekaterinburg side that averaged almost 75 points a game in the regular season? They almost matched that in game 1. Key points to work on from game 1 perhaps for the Turkish side. They were fantastic in that first quarter, accurate from mid and short range, but those points in the paint that really let them down as the game continued. It's always tough when there's a force like Brittany Grinner on the court, standing over 2 meters tall. She's almost 10 centimetres taller than nearly anybody else on court tonight. She will be expected to start this one, along with Nolan, Torrens, Taurasi and Messiman. Final minute and the final few words from both coaches. Lange, of course, assisted by Sandra Brondello. Plays a big part in the tactical side with this Ekaterinburg team. It's do or die for Galatasaray. Win and they stay in. Fall and they drop out of the EuroLeague playoffs. There's a little less pressure for the Russian side. They know they can take Galatasaray back to home court in game 3, should it be required. The Turkish fans expectant of a performance this evening. See Anne Wouters there, the Belgian towering above her teammates, standing at a 1.95 m. The Belgian will have to be a prominent force on the inside. But she will need plenty of support tonight too. It's all smiles and handshakes before tip-off, but as soon as we get going, this is going to be an intense matchup. There you see confirmation of the starting 5s. Nolan, Torrens, Taurasi, Messiman and Grinner. Wouters, Alben, Kiza, Dubljevic and Lloyd, and we are underway. Galatasaray will have to start playing defence early on. Just held by Messiman at the 3-point line. Bit of space here for Torrens, who will drive towards the basket, but outside the key, shooting on the run. It's a Good defensive start for the Turkish team. Dubljevic just handing it off. Kiza inside to Dubljevic. Trying to back marker down the court, but well recovered by Torrens, who comes away with it. Torrens again with a bit of space on the arc. Nolan cutting inside. Thought about the shot, but too many hands in the face. Torrens will have a go. It's a big start. And the first one's from long range. Ekaterinburg 3-0 up. Torrens quick to get things going. Superb accuracy from deep there to start things off, and it's exactly what Galatasaray didn't want. They need to limit those points from range. They'll have the inbound hit. No offensive rebound. Well recovered by Taurasi. Batted away, but that will be a Ekaterinburg ball. Well, it looked like it was, but I think it's actually gone Galatasaray's way, that one. That's close. Messiman with the final touch, it's deemed, and Albin will bring it forward, the point guard. Wouters. A shot from beyond the arc is a poor one. Nolan will bring it forward. Nolan in possession. Kiza. Albin takes the screen. Neat little jumper from the top of the key, and Galatasaray are on the board. Wouters. A deft touch with the mid-range jumper. Torrens driving inside. Rattles the rim, but well recovered by Wouters. Albin will bring it back down court. Neat screen from Kiza to give the point guard space. Wouters again, inside. Kiza fighting for it. She's got plenty around her. Galatasaray will keep possession. No space, and Kiza didn't get a clean shot. She did well, though, to get the offensive rebound, and then last touch by Grinner. Albin shoots from deep. Lovely three-pointer. Galatasaray fight fire with fire, 5-3. Messiman to Torrens. Lovely quick hands from the visiting team, but missed shot. Wouters with the defensive rebound. Another good defensive stop for Galatasaray. Just as Ekaterinburg getting that ball movement going. Mid-range jumper is just in. Neat finish from Kiza. Needed a little help from the rim and the backboard. Nolan. Again, quick ball movement around the three-point mark. Double team. Messiman. The shot goes up, and again, Wouters with an easy rebound. This is a great start defensively for Galatasaray, but if they are to try and provide the upset, they need to perhaps speed things up offensively. Albin tries to do just that, driving inside. Lovely little fake and an easy basket for Wouters. Quick stutter step and a little pump fake on the shot from Albin just gave Wouters the easy opportunity. Another miss from the Russians as they come forward. They're not hitting the mark early, that's for sure. Offensive rebound by Dubljevic. Tries to go up. She thought she was fouled as she tried to find the neat layup, and She will go to the line. Driving inside, just enough contact. Grinner pulled up for the foul. First one's off the mark. Dubjevic, who's been shooting around about 89% from the line this season. Makes the first quick, fast break though out. Torrens. And the Russians will try and slow things down. Nolan. Down towards the baseline. Back again to Nolan. There's a bit of space on this near side for Torrens, who shoots from range. Overshoots it though. Rattles the iron, and Dubjevic gives it to Alban, who brings it up court. Now again looking for space inside. Trying to find a way through to Wouters, and it's been found. Lovely assist by Kiza. It's a brilliant start. The Turkish team 12-3 up. Timeout called. It's exactly what they wanted. Lovely floated pass inside from Kiza there. And Wouters making a big impact in the opening few minutes here of quarter one. Galatasaray needed to start brightly, and that's exactly what they've done. Since that first three-pointer got dropped early on by Torrens, it's pretty much been all the Turkish side. It's the first real test of the night then for Olaf Lange and his team, how they can recover from this. I'll tell you what, Grinner's barely seen a touch on the ball inside the paint so far. They've been kept out towards the baseline. And although the quick passing on the arc every time Ekaterinburg have come forward so far, it's still provided very little space for the shooters. Torrens and Mizerman in particular struggling early on. Artishina comes into the game. Now down to the baseline, Mizerman. Open look. It's a pretty easy finish there for the centre. Of course, doesn't really get to play inside too much as the foul going up. Kiza got caught. Mizerman. Well, I thought Kiza was caught going up, but it's gone the other way. Toliva getting her first touches in the game. Gets it down to Mizerman. Down towards the baseline, nowhere to go. Won't count. Looked like Mizerman stepped out. Get a clearer look here. Travelling, in fact, given against Mizerman as see another change coming in. Vieru, it looked like getting her first minutes of the night. Kiza. Alban charging, but floated shot didn't find its mark. Great recovery though. Quick reactions. Alban again. Kiza. Lovely pump fake to open up the space. Around the rim and wide though. Dubjevic not finding her mark just yet. Taurasi against the foul. Reaching in, certainly contact. It's a clumsy one really from Alban. Taurasi shoots. Excuse me, Mizerman shoots even. And again it's off the mark, and they've not sprung back yet, the Russian side. Albin brings it up court. Down inside towards Wouters. Back to Albin. Free look. Instead dishes it off. Lovely dish as well. Open look for Dubljevic, but another wasted one. She's not got her range in just yet. Tarasi with the shot. Well wide of the mark. Kiza almost losing possession, and they've given it up. Kiza will try and play a bit of D. Great work with the first, but the second one sunk by Artishina. Reckless in possession, Galatasaray. Kiza did well with the first one, but Artishina persistent. 12-7. It's like dry spell at the moment for the Turkish side. Albin trying to sneak through the double team, finds Kiza. Lovely step back shooter from the free throw line. Found a bit of separation, and the double team didn't do enough to stop Albin finding a passing lane. Artishina inside. Lovely quick ball movement again, but Vireu unable to finish at the rim. Screen for Lloyd, and an easy finish at the rim. There's plenty of penetration inside, as was lacking in that game one. That time Kiza with the open look. Step back jumper as Messim and found contact. It certainly looked like there was contact there. Kiza coming away with it. Look at that lovely dish from Wouters. Easy finish, great link-up play at the moment from the Turkish team inside. Just finding those little cracks to exploit in the Ekaterinburg defence. Albin driving forward, open look for Lloyd. On the move though, didn't set her feet, and perhaps why she missed it as Messiman comes back the other way. Artishina. Drive inside, then a good dish out to Toliva. Rattles the rim, bounces away. That comes off Messiman last, and she's going to make way. Torrens comes back in. Wouters setting the screen, wasn't used in the end by Albin. Lloyd, who started with lightning pace in game one. Lovely dish outside, open look for Yilmaz, who really squanders another opportunity. Racing forward comes Barrick. An injection of pace. Foul from Albin. And that's what they need at the moment in Ekaterinburg. Just something to stretch the court. Reaching foul from Albin, but Barrick seeing a lane and quickly flying forward. Güney in for Galatasaray. Toliva. Look from beyond the arc. Nothing but net. Great finish with the three, and now Ekaterinburg within 6. A little bit of trouble as Güney got caught up. Lloyd, though, driving inside, floats it. Rattles the rim, but again, off the mark. Fast break, and that's certainly going to be called a foul. Plenty of contact. Güney trying to race back and stop the fast break in the easy bucket. Hands all over the arms of Toliva. Shooting one for the technical. And that will do us for quarter one. Well, it was a bright start to this opening quarter from the Turkish side, Galatasaray. After being faced with that knockdown by Torrens from deep, Galatasaray able to bounce back and find that pressure inside. Lovely shooting there from Wouters. Albin to start this one. It's been a real handful with her passing. That one, beautiful shot from range as well. Just got the separation she wanted with the pump fake, and Messiman giving her too much room. Kieser's played well too in the early going. 6 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist. Wouters too. 6 points, 3 rebounds and the 1 assist, including that lovely dish off to Kieser. That's lovely from the point guard. Even better work from Kieser just to find the space, and that's the one I was talking about, Wouters. Neat little slot inside, and nice finish at the rim once again. That's the punishing blow. 3-pointer from range. Just reminding everybody in this arena that Ekaterinburg do have the ability to shoot from deep, as they did in game one. It's a 4-point lead for Galatasaray. It's been an exciting start, that's for sure. Gunay will bring it forward to start the second. Lloyd. It's gone cold so far this evening. Contact. And it's Tolliver being called with the foul. Certainly an illegal screen, that. Wouters getting rocked and rolled as she tried to go by a marker. Gunay. Wouters just peeling off. Dish back instead to Lloyd. Doesn't have space for the shot. Double team, but space for Gunay. Lovely finish. 5 left on the shot clock as she put it up. Wouters with the open look. The Galatasaray lead. Tolliver. Some room inside, battling. Nothing for Veru. Fouled as she went up. Duljevic. Just reaching in enough, there's contact. Veru will go to the line. Misses the first. One of 4 in the regular season. 25% shooter from the line, but she's 50-50 to start. Lloyd will bring it forward. Across half court. Gunay. Looking for options. Slight dish off to Lloyd, who is helped by the screen. Duljevic. Quick drive inside, 2 steps, and she was open to have a clean sight at the basket, taking it. Can Galatasaray just maintain this accuracy? It was what dropped off about midway through the second quarter in game one. Open look for Tarassi, who misses it from range. It's a Galatasaray ball despite the protests of Vireu. Does look like it came off Wouters, that. Gunay. Dished inside, gets it straight back. Lloyd now trying to work the range. Uncontested. off the back iron. Off the mark, Taurasi bringing it back the other way. Martashina just acting as a screen. Beliakova pushes it off to Torrens, trying to work her way around the outside. Lovely three-pointer from Martashina. Been completely dialed in, but that might get things hotting up for her in that mid to long range. Wouters travelling. She can't believe the call. There's been a few stunned faces on court so far this evening. She's even going to have a word about it. It did look like there were a couple of extra steps there. Only just though, but it's those silly turnovers that I'm sure Ekaterinburg wants to remove from his side's performance this evening. Little look for Beliakova. Oh, it's fumbled away. Vieru just had it slip out of her fingers at the vital point. Great steal inside from Ilmaz. Perfectly timed. Gunay brings it up court. The support from Lloyd, who's active, if not perhaps on the scoring side of the game. Foul called as we see Grinner coming back in. Some magnificent talent in this Ekaterinburg side. There's the contact on the back. Vieru unhappy about it. Gunay dishes it back to Lloyd. Another one from range. Another one is off target. Offensive rebound. And the and one as well. Quick reactions from Ilmaz. On the rebound inside. Plenty of bodies fighting for it, but she was the stronger of all five of them. Fell kindly. Contact as she went up as well. Chance for the three-point play. Making an 8-point lead. Knocks it down. Seven minutes left in the second quarter. Taurasi running into the double team. Open look from range is off target from Beliakova. Not got into her groove. No points for her so far this evening. Lloyd looking to try and take control of things in distribution. Shot from range off the front iron and the rebound collected. Screen set by Grinner. Looked rough. Foul called though. Taurasi off the mark with the shot from range. Hefty elbow in there. Gunay penalised though with the shooting foul instead. First one's down from Taurasi. %91 shooter. 2 for 2, one more. Three for 3, cool as you like. Big points those. Pulls Ekaterinburg within 5. Lloyd. Ilmaz giving it to Alban. So back to Alban again. Trying to drive inside. That looked like a couple of extra steps. Nothing penalised though. And it's an easy finish for Ilmaz. Dubjevic, superb with the quick drive inside. And then finding the gap to find Ilmaz, who was wide open. Beliakova Why did she give that one up? Mesiman was wide open, but Beliakova opened up the shooting opportunity herself. Great finish. Just the two, but Yilmaz keeping Galatasaray on top. Defensively again, they've been perfect. Had the heels on the line. The Turkish fans won't mind because they're seeing a superb opening half here in Istanbul. 9-point lead for Galatasaray. Plenty of basketball still to be played. 5:20 left in this first half. And what can Olaf say here? There's nothing written on the board. It's all about executing at the moment. Accuracy when they've had open looks has been poor. At the moment, wayside shooting just 24%, 5 of 21. Galatasaray 44%. I should say 46%, excuse me. 12 of 26 so far. It's Yilmaz, Kiza and Wouters putting up the early numbers here for Galatasaray. Yilmaz with 7, Kiza and Wouters with 6 apiece. Taurasi. Mesiman back to Taurasi. Again beyond the arc as snapped inside to Greiner. On the move, fouled as she went up. Unable to find the bottom of the net though. Just a phenomenal physical presence inside. So difficult to deal with somebody when they can out-jump you like she can. Greiner 1 for 1 from the line. 74% shooter during the regular season, 2 for 2. She was 2 for 2 in game 1 from the line. She matches that early on tonight. I imagine we'll see her at the line a few more times as well. Drive inside, but Dubuljevic able to find the mark. Back out to Arban. Dubuljevic again. Another push inside. Another good step back look for Kiza. And she finds the bottom of the barrel. 30-21, 9 points reduced to 7, quick as a flash. Can't afford to take your eyes off this Ekaterinburg side. Just when you think that you're finding separation, someone like Mesiman steps up and knocks down a quick 2. Alban from beyond the arc, off the rim, collected by Greiner. Tashina looking down the outside. Tolliver off the hands of the centre and out of play. See the rebounding stats at the moment. Galatasaray 20, Ekaterinburg 10. Obviously playing a big part in this one at the moment, being able to work the boards as Yilmaz steps inside, and Lloyd with a nice finish underneath the rim. Her first points of the evening to assist, 2 points. Tolliver. Greiner able to bring it under control. Tolliver keeps possession. Mesiman over the far side. Artashina. And the shot is off the mark from Taurasi. Collected by Kiza. Foul called. I think it's on the big centre. Just a slap and a fling there, just in the left side of your screen. Dubljevic, she'll go to the line. Frustration just starting to creep through, perhaps for Brittany Griner. First one goes down from Dubljevic. Second one too. As well now. It's going to be a difficult finish to this half for the away side. Tishina. Messiman inside to Griner. They've got to try and stop her from getting into a rhythm. Keep a hand in the face, keep pressure. Dubljevic. Albin working the outside at the moment. Ilmaz trying to change that. Quick spin and shot. Whoa, superb. She had a body right in her face. But Ilmaz adds to her tally. Knocked down 9 so far in the first half. Griner to the outside. Gets it again. It's all through her at the moment, through the heart of the court. And the rebound collected by Kiza under pressure, but Tishina not able to stop Albin from getting on to the ball and taking us across half court. Lloyd on the move and not able to bring it down. Well played by Kiza though with the offensive rebound. Dubljevic drives inside, now pulls back. Ilmaz to Lloyd. Stuck on the outside, that's from deep and off the front iron from Dubljevic. Speculative effort, slightly. She was way beyond the arc as a drive from Taurasi. The foul. Lloyd just too physical as Tolliver comes out. Here comes Nolan. Seen her in a while, and that is called with 2:08 left. Oh, sorry, 1:34 left, excuse me, in the second quarter. Galatasaray with this 11-point lead at the moment, and it's being helped by shots like that from Nevri Ilmaz. Dubljevic has provided plenty of excitement as well, but at the moment the standout shot, turn and step back jumper from Ilmaz. She's going to play her right in her face. It's all looking very calm and collected down there on the Galatasaray bench. Ekaterinburg 4th in total rebounds this season in the Women's EuroLeague. So they only lost twice in the whole of their regular season campaign at AGU Sport and Nadezhda, the only teams to topple them. 12-2. Top of the rankings finish in the 14-game season as the first one's down from Taurasi. The second one's in and out again. A lucky break for Galatasaray. Albin. Trying to find penetration inside. Step back and a shot from Kagla. And she's fouled. Nolan will protest. There's the contact on the elbow. Yilmaz comes out, Wouters comes in. She really wants to be in this game, doesn't she? From the line. First one is off from Kegler. Only a 68.4% free throw shooter during the season. Second one's down. 50-50 tonight so far. And here's the pace that we want to see. Nolan dishes it out wide. It's a half decent look and a lovely finish. Meziman knocks it down, just a 2. Albin gets the screen, opens up a little bit of space inside to Kiza. Blocked. Recovered though from Kagla. Kagla unable to find the mark on the quick shot. Rushed it slightly. Nolan. Greiner just causing a problem for Lloyd with the screen. Easy drive to the basket, but Nolan found the lane but didn't find the final touch. The finger roll doesn't go. 12 seconds to go in this first half, and it's been a fantastic first half for Galatasaray. If they can add to their lead before the break. Lloyd thought about the shot, now shoots it. Oh, big time 3. Huge finish to the half for Galatasaray. Jewel Lloyd, who was quiet to start this one, finishes the half with a flurry. Was the foot on the line? Maybe that might go down as a 2. In fact, initially went on the scoreboard as a 3. I think the foot's on the line there though. Yeah, that'll be a 2. Still though a big shot to extend the lead before the break. And everything is going Galatasaray's way at the moment. At half-time, they have an 11-point lead. Galatasaray 39. Ekaterinburg, the favourites, 28. Look at that for a second quarter, racking up 23 of their 39. I have to say it's been rebounding that's been the big issue for the Russians. Galatasaray 26 off the boards, Ekaterinburg 13. Kiza with 12 of those 26. Huge presence on the glass. You compare that to the leading rebounder at the moment, Artishina, with just 4 for Ekaterinburg. Greiner has been slow to get going in this one. Torrens starting things off with that leisurely 3 to get things going, and you worried. And that was the opening bucket for Ekaterinburg. Wouters in the early going was superb. Her and Albin were a fantastic duo. That's what gave Albin the pressure on the outside. The fear of the point guard giving it into either Wouters or Kiza. Gave her space beyond the arc. Kiza as well, who leads at the moment with 8 points. Yilmaz with 9 for Galatasaray. Scoring leaders going into the break. We'll leave you with the first half highlights. We'll be back for the second half of action as Galatasaray look to make it 1 game apiece in this best of 3 quarter-final series against Ekaterinburg here in Istanbul. Underway in this third quarter. Ekaterinburg trailing by 11 points at the break. Desperate to start brightly. Deep shot put down by Mesiman. That's the way to kick things off, although they kicked off the first quarter as well, the visitors to Istanbul. That's not helped them as Lloyd finds a bit of space off the screen. Kiza gives it to the point guard, Albin, who drives inside, floats one up, and Kiza able to bat that one away, not kept in by Wouters. And the opening possessions go Ekaterinburg's way. Nolan inside, off the back iron and bouncing away. Mesiman unable to put a string of shots together. Nolan brings it back up court. No space inside for Lloyd. It was trying to squeeze away from Taurasi. Nowhere for Lloyd to get through. Taurasi penalised. Here is the American. Just escapes her, but well recovered. Drives inside, two around her. And she's off the mark. Greiner collects the easy rebound. Just on the top of the arc. Inside from Taurasi. Greiner twisting and turning, finding space to get the shot away, but inaccurate. Only 4 points for the big centre at the moment. We'll have to get her more involved, both on the boards and in the shooting game as well. Djurjevic gives it inside to Wouters. A little bit too close, really, to Taurasi inside and Mesiman. Taurasi goes up and is caught by Kiza, penalised, and she will go to the line. Close call that, but Taurasi will go to the mark. This one's good. And this lead just starting to be whittled away slightly. Bright start for the Russians. 6-point lead now for Galatasaray, and it gets nervy. Good pressure by Nolan, getting a hand in, not allowing Lloyd to settle. Djurjevic having a quick discussion as Lloyd will take the inbound. Quickly to Albin. Wouters back to Albin. Off the screen from Kiza. Space at the top of the key. Double team now. Hasn't really got anywhere to go. Lloyd does well, does really well. Albin had one hand on her face as she made that dish inside, and Lloyd rising up, knocking one down. First points of the half for Galatasaray, but easy finish back up the other end. 41-35, Albin. Top of the key. Quick wrist shot. Knocks it down. Nolan. From range and really wayward that one. Well kept in by Torrens. Inside, Nolan charging. Djurjevic, who got in the way before Greiner could latch onto it. Inbounded to Greiner. Taurasi. Drive inside, then out to Mesiman. She has not found a rhythm so far. 9 points still, and leads her side, but she's wasted a lot of opportunities, and shooting 30% this Ekaterinburg team, as Dubljevic trying the circus shot. Perhaps should have given it outside because Albin was waiting on the arc. Niesman thought about it, instead just hands it off. Nolan to Taurasi. Torrens down the baseline. Quick ball movement again and an open look for Taurasi. Knocks it down. 43-38 lead. As Lloyd brings it and gives it to Kiza. Now Albin given a lot of room to shoot off the mark. Kiza probably should have got that rebound as well. Greiner getting it at the second attempt. Taurasi inside. Miseman with the finish, and it's not the start that Galatasaray wanted. Their lead has evaporated early in this second half. Big start to this third quarter for the Russian side. And it's now just a 3-point game. Lovely no-look pass from Taurasi. Miseman. Easy layup. They're finding that space inside, down in the paint. And there's going to have to be some discussion from Ekrem Menem. Well, it's not quite the same story as game one at the moment. It was the first quarter that Galatasaray piled on all the pressure and then let it slip away for the next 2.5 quarters, really. With 5:50 to go here in the third, they are suddenly starting to look a little shaky. Inbounded by Wouters, and Albin brings it up court. Taurasi ahead of her now. Dubljevic to Kiza and Albin once more. Nolan too physical. And she will protest, but her and Lloyd getting tangled up, not for the first time tonight. Diana Nolan just with the arm around the back, and Lloyd taking the contact. Ten on the shot clock. Albin. Screen doesn't give her too much space. Kiza will shoot. It was flat, there was no arc on it, but it was nothing but net. Miseman gives it to Torrens, now to Taurasi. Nolan inside to Greiner, double teamed and gives it away. Big turnover. Albin is fouled as she brings it forward. Greiner, who is still struggling with a clumsy turnover to relinquish possession. There's the foul from Taurasi, but it was the pressure, the quick double team as soon as she turned Greiner. Walking straight into trouble. Dubljevic inside, Lloyd. Almost right underneath the basket, no space. Dubljevic again tries to drive forward, has it stripped away from a good turnover on the top of the arc, and Nolan travelling. Excuse me, it was Tolliver. Just come into the game, caught for travelling. Early whistle. That's frustrating because they've done the hard part at the opposite end of the court. Dubljevic with the drive inside, but losing possession. Taurasi quick to latch on to the loose ball. Albin to Kagla. Kiza. Lloyd. Makes it look so easy. Oh, given away though by Wouters. Both defenses starting to really up the ante. Torrens drives inside, batted away by Lloyd, though, who comes back up the court quickly. Albin. Easy as you like. Kiza finishes off the fast break. There haven't been many of those. Turnovers were few and far between in that first half, but it's defense that's starting to play a big part early in the second. Calls for travelling, nothing given as the fans protest, and up and inside from Vieru. Lovely finish on the move. 5-point game still. Kiza trying to set the screen, and it's all getting physical between her and Vieru, who's been penalised a few times this evening. 14 on the clock, just see here. Just a slight grab, and really 6 of one and half a dozen of the other perhaps, but certainly contact as Kiza trying to set the screen. Albin takes the inbound. Lloyd staying on the perimeter, no room inside. That's where the trouble came from, as Lloyd puts one up, big hand in the face, but it doesn't matter. Vieru right in front of the American, was able to find the perfect arc to knock it down. And they can't fight fire with fire. Lloyd will bring it up court, off the rebound, off target from Artishina there. But inside to the American once more. Gets a bit of help from the screen. Kiza. She has been red hot from there, but off the front iron. It doesn't drop nicely for her. Miesman with the rebound, and Taurasi brings it away. And shoots it herself too. Rushed the shot. Wouters initially in trouble underneath her own rim, but finds the outlet of Albin. 10 on the shot clock. Lloyd, stutter step. Kaglar misses. Wasn't much room, and she hasn't really impressed. And she's come off the bench this evening. Vieru dishes it back out to Sheena. She was positive for a spell in that first half. Vieru doesn't go. Kids are able to latch onto the rebound again. Good outlet ball to Lloyd. Just seemed like Artishina was a little slow as Lloyd shoots from deep. And shoots short. Just need things to settle down for both teams. It's erratic in the attacking half of the court. Foul called, 1:32 left in the third quarter. There's the contact. Lloyd with the slight shove. Not a shooting foul though. Tolliver inside. Gets it back from Miesman. Tolliver off the mark. Batted away by Ilmaz in the game. 9 points so far for her in that first half. Kiza though has overtaken her as the leading scorer on the Galatasaray team. Miesman though with 13 leads it for the game at the moment, as a optimistic circus shot once again from Lloyd doesn't come off. Nolan charging forward. Tolliver, excuse me, charging forward. Contact before she got the shot away. And there's the tug, an obvious one. Just upping that shooting percentage at the moment. Ekaterinburg, but still struggling. Off the mark again. Good rebound by Lloyd. Quick to get back and keep up the defensive rebounding. 33 to 22. Ekaterinburg just coming back on the glass at the moment. Kaglar back to Ilmaz. Great offensive rebound, but a big hand in the way. Vieru blocks her underneath the rim. Kaglar thought she had the easy shot, but didn't come her way. Tolliver off the mark, off the back iron, and straight into the arms of Albin, who can slow things down again. 20 seconds left in this third quarter. 7-point lead Galatasaray. And trying to restrict time for that last shot at the end here. Knocked down from range. Yilmaz putting up another big shot to finish the quarter, and once again Galatasaray able to extend the lead going into the break. Wide open, and she is one of a handful of players that has been dialed in consistently tonight. Nevri Yilmaz, a Turkish-born player, doing what needs to be done here in Turkey for Galatasaray. 10-point lead going into the fourth when we come back. Galatasaray 52-42 up against Ekaterinburg. Quarter four underway. 10 minutes for Galatasaray to wrap this one up and try and force a game three, a deciding game back in Russia. Wouters. Lloyd driving inside, contact between her and Nolan, who has been arguing with the officials all night. There it is, the arm just across Lloyd. First foul of the fourth. Albin. Lloyd, poor pass. Yilmaz can't get onto it. She immediately drops back Lloyd as Nolan charges forward. Finds Artashina. It will dribble back, and Torrens able to find the open Taurasi. Called already though. The touch on the arm before the shot was off from Taurasi. 10 on the shot clock. Nolan inside, can't find the towering Viaru. 3 seconds on the clock. Last touch came from Wouters. He was scrambling around on the deck, desperate to try and keep possession. Three seconds left. What do they have on the inbound? Shots put up. Oh, drained as well on the turn. Superb from Taurasi. 11 points for her tonight. And that surely the most difficult one that she's put down so far. Mr. Wouters. Lloyd inside to Yilmaz. On the turn. And away, and I think that might have been Kaglar with the final touch. Got over her marker, but Torrens quick to pull the arms away. Knew the contact was coming. Torrens and the shot from deep. Whistle's already gone though. Foul called. Taurassi's shot won't count. There you see. Hands on the back of Wouters. She tried to turn and illegal contact off the ball. Wouters back out to Alban. Driving inside to the line. I think everybody here thought she was going to put that one through. Floater on the move is way off from Taurasi. Need to keep their cool and not be erratic as Lloyd leads the break. Great block. Torrens with a big hand to deny Wouters what looked destined to be an easy two. She can't believe it, the Belgian. Came from behind, but superb stop. Alban's on the far side, Ilmaz inside instead. Wouters goes up, that time with a hand in her face. Nolan all over her. She's able to find the bucket. Eight points for Anna Wouters. Nolan, stutter step, Wouters off balance, but it's Alban, the smallest person on the court, that comes up with the rebound. Lloyd helped with the screen. Wouters inside, and that one goes as well. More points in the paint for Galatasaray. 56-44 they lead. Timeout from Ekaterinburg. Lovely pick and roll move. Beautiful pass inside. Easy assist for Lloyd, but well weighted. And a soft touch from Wouters. Seven minutes, 13 left to go. Greiner into the game. Taurasi brings it down court. Immediately met by Alban. Again, that quick ball handling just around the three-point mark, but it's dropped and fumbled and rescued by Miesman. Imaz sets the screen for Alban. Wouters, Alban again, driving inside, big hand comes across though, another good block. Miesman reading it well, perfect timing to just bring that hand up, snuff Alban out. Big shot though from Wouters down the stretch. She is putting together a really good run. 12 points tonight now. Shot from deep, just about goes. Big three. (47-58), Galatasaray lead. Lloyd, another good dish. Wouters again, that one's going to be off. Collected well by Taurasi under the rim. Beautiful floated pass up court, out to Nolan. Taurasi thought about the shot, now drives inside and it's off the fingertips of Greiner again. Again, the home side just slowing the pace down as you see Baric waiting to come in for Ekaterinburg. Albin from range. Oh, big three. She's not made too many tonight. 2 from deep will certainly do. Torrens. Contact inside. Finished neatly by Greiner, but it won't count. Big 3-point that from Albin. See the contact here, Wouters, and she immediately put her hand up, said that was all me. But before the shot, no trick to the line for Greiner. Baric trying to drive inside, contact again. The arm just coming out from Yilmaz. Quick inbound. Baric. Can she change the flow of this one? Contact again. That's just catching the forearm of Greiner. Just there. She will go to the line and misses the first. Big shot in terms of momentum in this one. She makes it. Just feel had she got both of those, Greiner could have steadied the Ekaterinburg ship, but missed both, and suddenly Galatasaray thinking this is definitely going to be their night. Open look perhaps as Kaglar misses. Took an extra step inside, but came up slightly long as Tarassi broken up. Ekaterinburg playing every point with his team. Tarassi. Baric. Driving inside, and a neat look and an even tidier finish by Miesman. Her and Tarassi, the only players who have really put up decent numbers tonight. Tarassi, 11.6 rebounds. Miesman, 15 points, 5 rebounds. 4 minutes to go. Galatasaray still with a 9-point lead. Well kept. Blocked though by Greiner. Kiza, who was struggling to recover as Baric comes back the other way. Tarassi, contact. 3 quick fouls from Yilmaz. That was just a dead leg down there, and the penalty. 3:42 remaining. This would be a cruel way to start whittling down the score from the free throw line after all the hard work Galatasaray have done defensively to keep this fiery attack at bay. Tarassi, pure from the line. .330 left. Albin brings it towards the top of the three-point line. Kagler thought about it for a moment, didn't she? Yilmaz instead driving inside. Foul called. There's the arm on the shoulder. Just reaching in, Miesman. Inbound from Albin. Yilmaz, Kiza. Kagler, Albin again. Coming back to the point guard with space and using the screen too. Kiza Alban, that's from deep. Shot clock running down, had to make it. Quick break from Torrens. Greiner puts it down. The lead starting to slip away. 7 points it's down to. Timeout called. This would be a great fight back indeed. You see Alban quick to pull away as Greiner just set up for the easy finish. No need for an and one, that's for sure. Memnon quick to call the timeout. They've just got to keep their focus. 7 point game, 3 minutes to go. Take your time to bring it down court. Look for the easy buckets. Try and find points in the paint. Yilmaz Kiza, 12 points apiece. Wouters as well with 12 tonight. 14 rebounds for Kiza. Alban 8 points. Lloyd 8 points. Perhaps some expecting a little more from the American. 3 assists though from Jewel Lloyd. So far this evening, Alban takes the inbound. Kiza just giving us some support to bring it across half court, but Baric is right in her face. Lloyd gets the screen. Alban closed down quickly by Baric. Drive inside. And there's contact. Dubljevic back in the game. Alban looking for space. And again, slips. Oh, that's clumsy. Time runs out on the shot clock anyway. A wasted trip down court. That slip could be pivotal. Baric trying to organise things. Foul called though. And Ekaterinburg give up possession too easily. That was a big possession as well. Opportunity to really put the pressure on and pull back, perhaps within 4 at least, within 5. Great from Baric at the moment, is everywhere. But Kiza drives inside, meets 2 bodies in the paint, and Kiza puts one up. Whistle's gone anyway. Was well off from Nanette Kiza. Just a little conversation with the officials there. Well, they're not unnerved, are they? Not yet. The Turkish fans. 1:45 to go. Their side still up by 7. I think it's just a problem with the shot clock down there from the looks of it. And yes, 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Because Kiza didn't get anything on the rim, but The clock reset itself for a moment. We'll have it sorted now. Albin with the inbound. Can they extend it to a 9-point lead? 9 points and 1:46 left. Wouldn't be impossible, but would be tough. Lloyd turns, shoots. No power on the shot. Rushed it slightly, and Torrens did enough just to put her off. Tarasi brings it up court. Drive inside. It's erratic again, though, and Miesman gives the ball up at a vital point. Dubojevic. Lloyd. Plenty of contact over on that far side of the court. Albin, though, carries on. And up inside, and a floater up to the rim. Rebounded, though, for Galatasaray. Great work by Wouters and Albin to keep possession. 5 on the clock. Inside, Kiza. Is that a nail in the coffin? 9 points. The gap, 50 on the clock. And a vain throw up. And Galatasaray have this. It would be a minor miracle if they blow this one now. Albin to Dubojevic. Lloyd. Closed down by Baric. Kiza trying to provide a bit of separation. Wouters. Albin inside. Kiza at the buzzer. That's it. We are going to go to a game 3. 11 points the gap. 23 on the clock. This one is all but over. And that bright first half for Galatasaray has done the damage. (65-54). 24 seconds left on the clock. 17 now on the shot clock. Ekaterinburg the favourites as it's tossed up by Torrens. Knocked down as well. Quick press as Lloyd spins away. 10 seconds and the foul. Well, it's all in vain, I think. Lloyd misses from the line. I don't think it's going to matter. 12 seconds left. Cap down to 9. And back up. Shot from range. And Albin will run out the final 6 seconds. Galatasaray have a big victory. Their quarterfinals are not over yet. Ekaterinburg almost blown out here in Turkey. They took a big advantage, 16-12 after the first quarter. 23-16 they put up over Ekaterinburg in the second. And since then, in the second half, when the Russians are able to come back with a little more bite, they were able to hold on. Big numbers put up by Kiza and Wouters on the inside, where they lacked in game 1. Game 2 is points in the paint, really, for Galatasaray. Miesman putting up 15 for the visitors. Tarasi with 13 for herself. They were few and far between. No one really got into any rhythm from any sort of range for Ekaterinburg. And the favourites for the women's EuroLeague competition will have to wait before they can book their place in the semi-finals. Galatasaray hold on. The final score here in Istanbul, 66-57. We will leave you with the celebrations in Turkey. A very good evening indeed. Game 3 coming up in just a couple of days' time.